皆様おはようございます。大木健一です。今私はシンガポールの方に来ております。カナン国際バレエコンクールの審査員を務めておりますが、通常のコンクールに加えましてこの度はレクチャーの方が開催されまして、私も時間15分という時間の中、一生懸命喋ってはみたものの、伝わったかどうかよくわかりませんが、とにかく、15分間の持ち時間精一杯、皆様に、説明をしました。拙い英語ではありますが、もしよかったら見てくださいね。
Next, please join me in welcoming Mr. Kenichi Soki from Japan, founder and director of Soki Ballet International for the lecture. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kei Soki. I'm the director of Soki Ballet International, Sendai, Japan, and also I'm going to be the head faculty of the Minato City Ballet Academy in Tokyo. So that means if you travel in Japan, and have you ever heard of the Haneda Airport? From Haneda Airport to this academy, it takes only about 20 minutes by train. So, and from Haneda Airport to my place, it takes about 2 hours. So, if you get the scholarship, if you get my scholarship, and if you can travel to Sendai, and you can take a class in Tokyo. And it's going to be very easy. Perhaps it's the job because my boss is really kind, and he gave me the 3 scholarships. So, we go to another morning. So, this is my school. So, let me introduce my school, the concepts. So, could you? Thank you very much. Soki Ballet International, I introduced the concept. Number 1, studio specialized for ballet training. The number 2, looking into the base of the ballet. The third, number 3, taking one step at a time. So, you have a brochure. So, then maybe you can read. And so could you? Thank you very much. Thank you. So, alright, the studio specialized for ballet training. The Soki Ballet International was built in 1999 as a studio completely dedicated to ballet. Rental studio in Japan has a very low ceiling, which could be very dangerous in a Part 2 class. Yes, that's true though, because in Tokyo, there's no space. And very, very low ceiling, you cannot imagine it. So sometimes if I'm guessing, and I'm sorry, it's a low ceiling, so let's go to the outside and do the left. I'm not joking. Really, I'm telling you. But comparing to the rental studio, our studio has a high ceiling with a soft floor. Luckily, which impressed the teachers and dancers from overseas. From the Youth America Grand Prix and the Japan semi-final is held on every year. And many of the teachers wanted to come to my class because it's a high ceiling and near the hotel is so nice. so they come to my class often. So they like it. And the high ceiling soft floor is very important. Hurricane, we are using a hurricane floor, which is really good. And cloudiness, especially for the COVID. So we try to be careful with the studio. It's always clean, and also changing the air is very important. But anyway, so this is number 1. So, thank you very much. Looking into the base of ballet. Yes, in Japan, the many dancers face the program later in their career, which includes the wrong way of training the base of technique. Yes, taking ballet class as a hobby is very wonderful thing, but in Japan, sadly, not many teachers train the most important things about training. Big problem. The base of ballet. This become a big problem for the dancers who want to shift their hobby to a professional career. That is why Soki Ballet International trains all kinds of dancers in the class base of ballet. To learning the ballet as a hobby is a very wonderful thing. So I'm teaching like a 77 years old lady, included. She's working very hard and wearing the pink leotard. It's beautiful. So this hobby is fine, but you never know in the future if you want to become like a professional dancer. and no basics. So we have to retrain and refresh the back memory of the muscle, not only the physical and not only but mental also. So that's why I strongly recommend my friends, teachers, and because I give some like a teacher's workshop, and I'm always asking them that however it's a hobby ballet, you have to have a certain basic of a classical technique. Otherwise, you never know. Maybe once a week, twice a week, ballet is fun, but all of a sudden, you never know the future. The kids said, I want to be a professional dancer, so I would like to have a class in 6 days a week. Then, no basic in what we're going to do. So that's why this is all about the teacher's responsibility to give the very good classical technique with fun. It's very difficult. But anyway, so number 3. Thank you very much. Oh, I like this poem. Taking one step at a time. So we are internationally the dancers, small step at a time, and changing the speed of trend based on the growth of each student. Competing at young age, wearing point shoes is becoming a question we have. So the dancers nowadays. Our school puts in human anatomy in a ballet which helps the dancer standing in the right position. Slowly but surely, we help each dancer to go in the base of the ballet. This is very important. So, is there anybody who already took my virtual class? Raise your hand. Thank you very much. So nice to see you all. Yes, remember that. Yes, the poem. Yes, I'm always explaining this anatomy because my anatomy teacher is living in Melbourne, Australia. She's very strict. So that's why I try to be careful to, explain the body. So that's why, and also young age wearing point shoes. So I'm telling you a story. The Japanese prima ballerina Asoluta is called Yoko Morishita, and she's now 77 years old and she's still dancing. And she wear the point shoes. She was at age 5, 6, and she's still dancing. But she's exceptional. Her body is really exceptional. So no one can do like her. So, but everybody thinks like my old generation thought that, okay, so you can wear the point shoes because you're working very hard and you're nice body, and age 6, 7 and dancing on point shoes and you do the competition, and age 13, 14 and they have the program, the second metatarsal, that when you put on a point shoes, the second metatarsal is always have a problem. So that's why we have to think nowadays, things that change, different generation. So we have to really be careful to not on point under age maybe 9, 10, I don't know. But the US American Grand Prix, they changed the rule. The age like 9, 10 shouldn't wear the point shoes. 11 years old maybe not. And I'm very happy for Canaan Dance because they put on soft shoes, dancing a variation even at age 14, which I saw this and it's really wonderful things. I don't mind that they can on point, age like 10, 11, I don't mind. But problem is that everyone has a different body, so you really have to be careful. All of the teachers have to be careful. Once a week, you dance once a week, and then you go no point shoes, then you do the variation. No, never ever. So it depends on how many times you have a ballet training, what age, and what kind of the body. So you really have to be careful. Okay, so this is my school criteria. Commission, very important. You want to know, right? All right, criteria, technical merit, position. Position on arm, the position on the what? The foot. First, second, third, fourth. And I don't mind the age, like 5, 6, 7 years old, the perfect turn out, perfect fifth position. I don't want that. But the thing is that we have a certain position, especially the arms. And so that's why the position is very important, and you have to decorate the position, which is really important. However you dance it like a hurricane, how you dance in a sleeping beauty, every position is the same. We have a rule, so you cannot against the rule. You cannot do what you want. So the position is very important. Turn out. the thing is, for only the hip joint, you cannot rotate more than 45, 90. So you have to adjust the knee and also the ankle. Yeah, this is from anatomy. So that's why I don't expect the little kids in doing the perfect turn. That I don't see that. Yesterday, also the day before yesterday, I don't see that. I try to see that how the ability, how to use the body, how to use from the hip joint, how to use the foot and also the knee. Then, yeah, this I see this, right? So, okay, the next program. Is there anybody who already took my variation coaching? Raise your hand. Thank you very much. How many times I said that, okay, relax your hand, because everyone does this. Excuse me, what's the point? I know that, you know why, but teacher, I'm telling you, because why this happened, because the kid's torso has not enough strength. That's why they try to decorate and also fix it using your fingers. So that's a problem. Yeah, this is also the anatomy. So that's why we really have to have, the plank, the things. Yeah, and you need the strong body. Then this can be, yeah, correct. Yes, so just relax your hand, relax your finger. Yes, it's very important, I'm telling you. So next competition, it's too late, the competition is finished. Competition is finished. So maybe next time, just relax your hand, okay? Coordination, nothing but the coordination. Yeah, this is the most important thing for me, criteria, coordination. Yeah, because if you have a certain ballet class every day, and you already naturally have a coordination. So this is very important. So that's why I'm looking for the variation, and I could see immediately. I think all of the teachers found that, this guy, this lady has already have a coordination because they have a good ballet technique not from the variation, from the class. So this is important. So, excuse me, thank you very much. Turns. So the Miss Yupin already told that we don't mind how many turns you do. We don't care. We really don't care, but we care before the turning how you fix your position. Yeah, for example, if you turn from the fourth period from the fourth position, what kind of fourth periods you do? And don't do this, okay, in front of you, the foot. No, never ever. So from here. And if you turn like only 2 periods, it's not to move the front leg, then absolutely fine. But if you turn and 6 periods, I erase. Bye-bye. Yes, I'm telling you, because we must have, because it's generation to generation. We have to have a rule. so that's why we just follow the rule. And jumps as well. So how you jump, and we don't mind how high. We don't mind. We don't care. We don't want to see there any double cover with the sickle pot. And I don't want that. Really, I'm telling you. So that's why I'm telling you, all of you guys, jumps. How you land, how you start to the jump, and how you land on the floor.
I can't extend.
Nothing but the plie. You see, footwork. Yeah, it's hard. Yes, I already told Mr. Du. We are the same opinion. To wearing the soft shoes and doing the variation is very, very difficult, I'm telling you. Because when you go on point, you just pose a piqué. But if you do only the soft shoes, pose a piqué and there. So you have some kind of the different kind of technique. So which is really hard. So then this I could see that they are trying very hard. So I was really impressed with that. So the footwork and also the point shoes. Just to choose a good point shoes. Yes, because the kids, and because the foot is growing, so you have to check all the time. Okay, I wear the Canaan Indian, but the next day you have something else. So you really have to be careful, and also the teacher has to watch. Is it the right size or not? Because it changed, alright? Okay. Control, flexibility, elevation balance, flexibility. So we also, I think the order of judging, do you agree that it's just flexibility like I don't. I actually don't, because the flexibility, the flexibility is very important, but how you control your flexibility, this is most important things. I mean, we don't mind that kick leg higher, but how you kick leg higher and how you finish your position. So that's why we control balance elevation. Do you have time? No. You have to finish? You have to finish. Okay. Okay. Expression, understanding role, mannerism, musicality. The mannerism, I'm telling you that the Miss Yupin already told that please show something, okay? And just show it, please. Yeah, this is my boy, 2004. Yeah, he's Singapore. And now he's working at the company in Miami, and I did students over there. Okay, bye. Okay. Pablo Picasso, every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain as an artist once he grows up.
Yes.
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 Yes. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I finished.